Hey there folks, my name is Kurn. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today I am going to continue playing The Roottrees Are Dead. This is, I believe, episode 4. This is like the day after I bought the game and started playing it. So I've slept. I am going to try to figure out what is going on here. Also, I apologize if you hear any loud banging or what have you. Hopefully it won't get picked up, but there are children who live above me whom I am not related to, and they are quite loud and they are in high spirits today, shall we say. So let us continue with the game. And again, apologies if some children make some noise. All right. I don't remember where the hell I was in all of this. 21 of 33. Do I need to get to 33 before she comes back? Oh, God. That's a lot of people. That's like another 12 people to like lock in. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Great. This is wonderful. It dawns on me that if Jim Roottrees no longer looks like that, but rather looks like that? Is that him? No, that was Clark, right? Yeah, that's Clark. So that's Kim. And then that is Clark. Okay. So wow, the what weirdness. Anyway, it occurs to me that if someone in this line, right, or is like this old, then these people are no longer college students, right? Like that was taken a long time ago when they were roughly college age. So that's interesting. We so if we have Clancy Jr. here, who's the firstborn, does she not have a sister? If she has a sister, this might be the sister. If his name is Clancy Edward, then it stands to reason that that might be Edward. Okay, we're gonna have to do some more research here. Some more poking through. I'm so proud of this bit with the Ernest Jr. and Ernest stuff. Like, super proud. There was a description somewhere of someone's mom with dark hair. And if we look here, like, who is that lady? The four of us stand together. So we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. So is that Sam? Yeah, we're gonna have to go look through. Okay, so she has a sister named Gwen. Lauren has a sister named Gwen. Sam's a spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes. Patsy had thick glasses. And her children have that covered. Okay, let's go back here. Presumably a housewife. I think that might be right. Where's Lauren? Okay. I'm going to assume that this is Edward. I know I can probably find stuff to that end. But I know she's got a sister, so that's Gwen, right? What the hell? Oh, maybe she doesn't have a sister. Sure, Shack. Oh, unless she's like married now. No. She would show up with her maiden name. Okay, I don't know. I thought I was onto something there for a moment, but I am not. Her kids have glasses. Right. She had glasses. So her kids have glasses. That's like an old picture. So is that. Is that correct? Theoretically? Maybe? Okay. It's driving me crazy. We don't know anything about the Mordens. Gotta figure that out. Gwen. Okay. Right, it was her cousin. That was Wild Bill. I don't know if that's Robert or Ronald. I don't know if that's Robert or Ronald. But I think I've already Googled them and they don't exist. They're not notable. Okay. She's got a brother named Eli. Elias. Okay, so these are all men. And if that's locked in. Edward is the one who married, like, a person of color. I'm pretty sure. And they have November. don't know the name. But would that not be her? November Roottrees. And again, we don't know the occupation because that's a kid picture. And like these people are already old. But I think that that's the case. Clancy had Carl. Okay. Lauren and Jacob. I feel like all at once I have too much info and not enough. But I'm pretty sure that this is correct. I don't know who that is. It has to be correct. This has to be Edward. Because these people are way too white. Clancy. Edward. So who's the other guy? Oh, Eli. Right. Elias. Okay. Eli C. She refers to Eli C. And she wouldn't say that unless Eli M was her brother, right? So we go back here. Oh, Clark and Jim as brothers. Clark and Jim. Oh, so it is Eli C. Booyah. Okay, so we've got Edward, Eli C, Clancy, and Lauren, which is all coming from Clancy Edward. Nice. Okay, that's good. Gotta figure out these kids. You know, I keep confusing Jim and Clark. I mean, they don't really look all that similar, but I keep confusing them. What does that mean? I don't know what this means. Who is this person? And why do we care? They're related to Jane? Or are they related to Clark? Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's see, what else do we have here? There was a thing last night where I was like, oh, Edward Clancy. Lloyd Jr. and Patsy Christensen had Samantha. But EC... took care of Sam. But, like, if we're sure that that's Ernest Madsen, then that has to be Samantha Roottrees. Okay. Let's see. Four Eli's. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. Uncle Junior Eli. Eli or Eli C. Okay, I see. Women, it goes out the window. Yeah, now that's... I'm telling you, I think that there's an actual person named Edward Clancy Roottrees. Why don't we search that? Rats. Oh, that's right. Your pop's my dad. But there's nothing on the... Your pop is my dad. There's no questionable associations unless this would then connect here. But we don't know that. Okay, we're gonna go for a hint. In his. Diamonds Dazzlers. A cherry tree, sound of laughter. Ah. Cool things you got in the mail. Jim and Diamond still send out a Christmas card every year to Diamond's Dazzlers. It's accompanied by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it's no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honor it themselves personally. There's a fierce debate in subsequent posts about whether that's cool or pathetic. Amongst pictures of Christmas cards from over the years, only one is relevant. The card from 1996 included pictures of Jim and Diamond's young son, Wolf, as well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies. The Floozies. The Floozies are an all-female punk band operating out of New York City, mentioned in passing in an online review from earlier this year. Apparently, they were the opening act for the band the reviewer actually came to see. The reviewer writes that she normally doesn't review the opening act, but this one was unusual. The trio was extremely cagey about their identities. The reviewer asked the venue who they were, and she was told they were rumored to be the children of other famous musicians. Didn't want that to be why they became popular. Their equipment was all extremely expensive. They were selling CDs, but they only cost $1. Beef Baby. Conquistador. That's funny. So let's look up Beef Baby. It's a song by the Floozies. You can't actually find anything else about it anywhere. Could it be a euphemism or about a newborn cow? Perhaps the Floozies are holding a grudge against a toddler. If only you had the time or resources to look into it further. That's interesting. So that's the Floozies. What's the other thing I wanted to look up? Cherry Tree and Sound of Laughter. No. Or was it an album? Oh yeah, album. Cherry Tree album. There you go. An album by Jim and Diamond, released in 1995. Wasn't reviewed. Returned to form. They're selling cassette bootlegs. Oh, a short sample of one of the songs called Sun. And Sound of Laughter album. $1989. You can't even find a picture of the cover. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have more stuff to look at. Let's look at this. This is Wolf. You found a picture of a Christmas card from Jim and Diamond to their fan club in 1996, 2 years ago. The description said it included a picture of his son Wolf listening to his parents' latest music. Okay, let's go put Wolf in there. He looks young. Let's make him the youngest. Probably K-12. And we'll see if that's him or not. Yeah, she looks older, right? The floozies. Candy. There's a candy wolf tree. Or wolf tree. Candy root tree, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So we'll take her picture. We'll go back here and we'll put her there. And she is a musician. Why are these not locking in? I must have problems somewhere. Super annoying. Okay, let's go look at this other piece of evidence. Cherry Trees, an album by Jim and Diamond, and one of the songs is called Sun. The website you found it on did not have a full version, but you managed to find the short preview. There blazed a spark of light that ever brightly shone from her starting days, imparting wisdom to conquer life unknown. Though someday she'd depart, in part I'd never be alone. In my heart, I'll always be the son of... So he's talking about his mom. We don't know who she is. Interesting. Interesting. Really? Okay, so the new flavors. The new ones are strawberry, plum, chocolate, raspberry, and apple. We have Gwendolyn. What gives here? Surely these refer to someone's name. Or people's names. But whose? SPCRA. C. Oh, son of a bitch. I never think to look at the periodicals. Teen Blast. Teen Blast has played host to many Roottrees advertisements over the years for many of their products, including 5 pieces. They fled the results. One of them was already in your evidence. Okay. It didn't add anything. What if we look? Roottree. So what am I supposed to do with that? What do you mean the spider search? Mentioned a Roottree. Rain a Roottree. Why? What if I just do Teen Blast? Ah, okay. Okay. She was 16. There's an article about Raina Roottree from 1994. This issue also mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. TMS, Brother Trouble. One important thing that I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor. Her grandpa was a college professor. Who taught lectures about history. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottrees name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. His older sister is Lauren, yes. I took his advice. Now I work with my mom designing clothing. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model. Then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura, boom. Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. So this is what year? 1994. So this is 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And this is the eldest. Okay. TMS is Thomas Sheridan. TMS is a common abbreviation for early 90s teen heartthrob Tommy Mark Sheridan. His first credited role as Thomas Sheridan was on a soap opera called Time Marches Onward. Time Marches Onward. He skyrocketed to popularity after his starring role on the sitcom Brother Trouble. Since the end of Brother Trouble, he has often been on the cover of tabloids for his supposed drug use More recently, his relationship with Raina Roottrees. After a short engagement, they married in 1997 when she was only 19 and he was 23. Interesting. '89 sitcom about two 16-year-old brothers the same age, one adopted, played by Tommy and Mark Sheridan. Dustin Christopher Baker. Just Google him. Their single mother, played by stand-up Penelope Tessa Green, often had to navigate her job as a magazine columnist, as well as the troubles that come with raising two boys who were extremely competitive in sports, academics, and even Roxy. Oh, the showrunner was small screen director Ron Roottrees. Director. It showed strong ratings through the entirety of season 1. Is canceled in 1991 midway through the second season due to a significant drop off in ratings. Interesting. Ron Roottrees. Small screen director and head of RR Productions. RR. Oh! Yeah, I know who that is. It's one of the boys. I don't know if it's him or him. Yeah, ha ha! Nice. Nice. Okay, so then this is definitely Robert Roottrees, and I just don't know what the hell he does. So we don't know. Okay, that means that some of these things are wrong or not fully filled out yet. That could be wrong. That could be wrong. Don't have a picture for Clancy. Oh, we should have a picture of Clancy. I'll come back to all my research in a sec. Clancy is not in here. Clancy should be in here. These four are the siblings. So Clancy's either this guy or this guy. He's probably this guy. Yeah, I think he's probably that guy. And that's probably... Eli, and the youngest is Edward. I think that those are mostly correct. We'll come back to them. Oh yeah, we were on the computer. Ron Roottrees, Brother Trouble. Time marches onward. Soap opera. First credited role for Tommy and Mark Sheridan, he was only 7. Set to focus on 3 large families that own different ranches in the same town, Texas. This is definitely Dallas. TMS appeared as Carson in 53 episodes before his character went away to camp. Off-screen death, terrible whitewater rafting accident. And then he returned with partial amnesia. Sold him into child labor. During the second run, Carson was played by an actor other than Tommy Mark Sheridan. The discrepancy was explained by covering his face in bandages and claiming that his work in the silver mines left him permanently disfigured and caused his voice to sound completely different. After a plastic surgery operation that happened amidst a hostage situation at the local hospital, the bandages were removed and the new actor played Carson for an additional 3 years, appearing in over 500 episodes. He was then killed permanently this time while saving his younger sister from drowning in a whitewater rafting accident that happened at the same river where its initial accident took place. Fascinating as all this is, none of it seems related to the Roottrees. Oh, I miss soap operas. Give me a thumbs up if you ever liked any soap opera. I loved All My Children. I know so much about that dumb show, and I love it to bits and pieces. Okay. Dustin Christopher Baker. Often abbreviated DCB. Jane Eyre. Focus on skateboarding. Nice. Okay, what about Penelope Tussagreen? Retired comedian. There's a result for the Laugh Lounge. Okay, we're going on to the next page here. Laugh Lounge. Club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start in first did her famously raunchy breast milk cheese routine in the 80s. She retired for the birth of her first child. Find a picture labeled Joke O'Lantern 1997, as well as a different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets 1994. Interesting. Okay. This is Occupation Baby. Huh. Interesting. I bet Tessa married Ron Roottree. She is in the tree. And Jack is the eldest. Oh, isn't he a cutie? Jack Roottree. Ha ha! Yeah! Oh, hells yeah! Damn, I'm feeling really good about myself. I'm not gonna lie, this is awesome. Okay, and then the youngest, this kid, Occupation Baby, because this is 1 year after its birth. We don't know its name. We don't know its gender. We are starting to run out of Roottrees. What if this is Christina Roottree? I'm gonna say yes. Which means let's find something else here. I haven't completely messed this up. There's stuff here. I don't know about this. Oh, that felt so good to get these guys, though. The brothers. So that is Elias C. Roottrees. We just don't know what he did. I mean, I could just click, but I'm not gonna. We don't know what she does now because that's an old picture. We don't know about Miracle's second kid, who would also be a Roottrees. Uh-oh. Oh, that's Elias M. Okay. And then this would also be a Roottrees. Okay, so we don't know the name of this child. It's either Christina or Tessa. No. Okay. But we do know that that's an unknown female because it's either Christina or Tessa. Dang. Ah, sure, Jacques. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? What else can we do? Anything easy up here? No, we've got the 5 pieces. We don't have all of the next gen. We don't know Angelica or Zachariah. Where's the evidence? No. That's an old one. So where's the one from the 90s? That's what I want to know. Oh, well, hey, we've got a picture of Elias M. Here we go. Look at all these blonde kids. Holy crap. They could use a little color in here. No offense, November. But damn. Okay, maybe I've got Sam's thing wrong. Granny had sisters, and Granddad had a brother or two. Yeah, Eli Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and adopted grandfather. Gwyneth of her mother and adopted grandfather? Okay, I'm stuck. God, these publications. The campaign mailer. Oh, right, yeah. Excuse me. Butler County Times. Stephanie Jones. Okay. Back to the computer. What's it called? The Butler County Times. The most recent mention of Stephanie Jones is a small report detailing the election results from last month's election. Stephanie apparently won her election. You can also find the full version of the newspaper clipping on the back of the campaign mailer. While most of it is unimportant, you do find the following. Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones, has lived in Butler County her whole life. She grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. Though she's a distant cousin of the Roottrees. Her mother, Caroline, a local artist, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the world. Ooh! Okay. So, Stephanie Jones, née Landon, married Brian Jones. Mom is Caroline. Caroline Landon? Caroline Roottrees? Sure, Shack. We don't know Caroline's maiden name. Be sure to read the full article in the Butler. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the board. Do we have a Caroline? Morden. Morden. This could be her. This could be Stephanie Jones. And then that's the partner. So what if this is Caroline? Excuse me, Morton. And this is Landon. Mark Landon. Stephanie Landon. Politician. And this is, what's his name? Brian Jones. I think that makes sense. I bet I'm right. Brian Jones. She was an artist. We don't have a picture of her, but what if we look up Caroline Morden? Caroline Morden. Ah, very nice. What if I just look up P-Flag? Yeah. And then that's the partner. Fascinating. Okay. So we're pretty sure about her. Not so sure about others. That was really helpful. What did Eli C do? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. No. Okay. I'm pretty certain about the whole Stephanie Jones thing. They're not. Yeah, I did. Morton. Caroline Morton. She sent the note to Carl. There is bad blood between Carl and Caroline. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah. The Butler County Times for oh, I'm dumb. Shh, I hate being dumb. Caroline Morden. Isn't much about Caroline as a person, mostly a listing of art. She gets top billing. Upcoming book, Self-Portrait. Atlantis' burden is meant to symbolize a society split by indecision over whether women should be equals or something to protect. That's interesting. I should actually look that up in the library here. A series of full-color nude self-portraits. They have not been added to your evidence. They certainly have not been added to your evidence. She felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie... Okay. Okay. Sister Gwendolyn. Cousin Bonnie. To settle for boring men. She dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson. Completely bogus. Their marriage has led her to double down on her passions, art, and the environment. She even married a man who's the opposite of boring, which was an overcorrection. She comes out strongly against the Roottrees company's effect on the local environment, how she was not able to convince her father, Zach, who's the president, to make changes to policy. She also explains that her marriage to Mark led to the most volatile moments in her life, all negative, and the only good thing he ever gave her was a daughter. Leaving them all behind for good has pushed her to pursue her true loves, art, and the beauty of women. Amazing. Fantastic. Booyah. Caroline's standing next to her sculpture, Atlantis Burden. Okay, nice. Oh, wow. This is gonna lead to like 8. Oh, jeez. Okay, family tree. Caroline. Okay, she has a sister. No, I don't know the face, but she has a sister named Gwendolyn Morton, and her brother-in-law is Dr. Wilson. Anyone else here thinking of like, oh crap, why is there 3 Wilsons? Sure, Jack. One of them is the dad, 2 of them are the sons, and one's a daughter. But oh, what a annoyance. Anyway, thinking of Dr. Wilson makes me think of House. Thumbs up if you liked House. This actually seems like a good place to stop. I'm gonna keep going, and you'll see me in the next episode. But, yeah, if you are enjoying this game as much as I am, please take a sec just to like, hit subscribe if you want to. It really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it. All right, folks, so thanks so much. We'll catch you on the next one.